Yes.
I'm Breanna Kompelien. So I currently work as a research nurse at Sanford, but I started my nursing career. I worked a few months at a local psych hospital, Prairie St. John's. I was going to take a picture of the setup because it's cool. And my undergraduate degree was actually in psychology and neuroscience at NDSU. So I've always had an interest in mental health, the psychology behind it, the neuroscience behind it too.
Yeah.
And then I tried to incorporate that in nursing when I graduated by, working in mental health, and found it was a really, really tough field. It takes special people to work in mental health. Ooh, that's a nice reflector.
I had just been talking about Ghostbusters, so how about I start there?
Start with Ghostbusters.
Sure, I'll start with Ghostbusters. So yes, I watched, when I was younger, I had been watching the same films every day, day after day. Ghostbusters was one of them, and I had thought that I was supposed to be a Ghostbuster. I had thought that that was training me to bust ghosts. That was going to be my job. That was going to be my life. And then other movies I had watched too, like The Time Machine, Howard the Duck, and so many more. I was just about to list all of them, and that's not what we're supposed to be talking about. What we're supposed to be talking about was that repetitive behavior, okay?
How was your school experience?
Oh, whoa, okay.
Because that's changed quite a bit too.
Yeah, and so in school I was bullied a lot. I was picked on a lot. Only now have I found that out, actually.
You recognize the behavior, sure.
Yes, only now at 37 did I realize, I was being bullied. And so that went on and on and on, even into college, okay? And there were some big life events that took place that really caused me to start asking questions like, why isn't this affecting me the same way it's affecting this friend group that I'm a part of? And so, so much happened, okay, so much. And I could detail that. People have asked me to write a book. Okay.
I've told you to write a book.
Yes. And so I probably will. I'm sort of doing that on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like my posts are getting longer and longer and longer.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I institutionalized myself, or I became an inpatient at Prairie St. John's in Fargo.
You did that yourself?
I did that myself. Okay. Yes, because I did not understand what was happening anymore. I didn't understand, let's say, the social cues, the input, the information I was getting. Too much was changing. I suppose too quickly. Yeah, so much was changing for necessary reasons and unnecessary reasons so quickly that I had to just try and figure out, okay, what's going on? Why is this going on? Why don't I know what's going on? The way other people do. So that was the beginning. I was diagnosed bipolar, and I was given the medication that corresponds or is associated to that.
You weren't diagnosed with autism right away.
No, I wasn't. So yes, there was an organization. I'm leaving out some names.
Sure.
That's
fair.
Yeah. Because also just to get to where I'm at now.
Yes.
So hopefully, if you have any more questions, ask me.
Okay.
Totally ask me. All right, but yeah. So there was an organization, a local organization in town that I did visit there. And while I was there, the counselor I was seeing there, and she had said, you really, it's like the more you talk, the more I'm with you. And the more you explain your life experiences, the more it just seems like you're autistic. And again, those repetitive behaviors, watching the same movies again and again and again. I watched Ghostbusters 7 times in a row. Okay?
That's crazy.
Yes! It's atypical.
Yeah, for you, yes. I'm using
but I know what you mean. It's unexpected. It's totally unexpected, And she referred me to a specialist. And that's where I received the diagnosis, Asperger's syndrome.
Okay.
Yep. And so I found out a whole bunch of terms. I didn't really know a lot about what they meant, like unattachment, not detachment, but just unattachment.
Yep.
And so for me, that's something I work on still, is being a part of all of this. I was just honored by the Fargo-Moorhead West Fargo Chamber of Commerce. All right, or I guess honored and recognized and asked to speak. To a group of future leaders, because I'm seen as a leader.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I told them, it's like, I don't know how to be afraid. Does that make me a leader? It's like, I don't know what emotional state I'm in. I just walk into rooms and I do things, and get things done. Don't be afraid, okay? I guess I'm lucky. I'm told I'm lucky. I don't know how to be afraid, typically. I don't have access to that feeling. You know, so I can just walk into spaces and I don't know how to be nervous. I don't know how to be embarrassed. And so people just, I guess, start to presume that I'm a leader. And it's like, I'm just doing things, you know? And it's like, well, everybody else is scared to do it. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, I get paid. I've done the work. It's like, okay, I see the big picture now. I get what's going on here. And so, yeah, they said, you know, it's like, thanks for being a leader. And it's like, I'm leading? I'm just not being afraid.
Right. The overlap of your qualities and what we view as a good leader is coincidental.
Yes, you know, but also very true.
Yeah.
Too, because I am a great leader. And so that's just a little bit of the journey I've had. You know, it's like, so what I work on now is making certain I am me, that I'm not you, but that we are one. You know, one team, one community, you know, one force for good and healthiness and happiness. You know, and that's why I'm supposed to keep doing what I'm doing. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, absolutely. This is great.
Yes, it has been so great. And I will keep on doing it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely keep talking about it.
I will keep talking about it because that's what doctors had said. That's what clinicians had said, professionals had said, counselors, specialists, all of them had said. Keep talking.
Yep, that's how we're going to break down the stigma. Cool.
There you go. Hold on.